Okay, so the biggest problem for me is finding time to do everything that I have to do. As a solopreneur, that's what they call it, entrepreneur, solopreneur. It's frustrating. And people ask me all the time, how do you find the time to do all of the things that you're doing? Honestly, I don't know. Trying to multitask, not a good idea. Trying to manage all the different things I have to do, I don't have a choice. I have to do it. It has to get done. So I have to take a small break, give myself a cup of coffee, my little Keurig, give myself a cup of coffee and get back to work. Because at the end of the day, who's going to do it? I'm going to do it. I have to do it. Until I can get to the point where I can delegate these tasks to someone else. Delegation of tasks is definitely on my list of things to do. But in order to do that, I gotta pay somebody to do that. That's not in the budget right now. Okay, so here I go. I am trying to do better with not having so many things on my plate at one time. Okay, let me take that back. I've got all these things on my plate, but for me, it's just trying to manage how to get all that stuff done without losing sight of what needs to be done first, if that makes any sense. So, prioritizing my tasks. Okay, so my biggest issue today or right now is I keep getting all of these emails, emails, phone calls, text messages, you know, direct messages, people wanting to do my website. Oh, I see your website it looks good, but it's not right. Some people are just downright rude about it. Oh, your website is it's nice, but it could be better. Is that how you market to someone to try to get their business? I don't think so, because that doesn't work for me. Then I did a call with someone. They claimed to be a virtual assistant. It was enticing. I was like, okay, well, let me check this out and see what they have to say. So I listened to the entire 45 minutes out of my life call for them to turn around and say, okay, so we charge $9 an hour. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, that's doable. $9 an hour, and we're going to do from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm trying to figure out what are you going to be doing from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. From 11, then they said 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. 5 days a week, $9 an hour. And I'm doing the math in my head. And then she says, okay, after that, we want for you to make your initial deposit, which was a month's salary, and another month. So you want 2 months in advance at $9 an hour, 5 days a week for 2 months. And then when I informed this young lady that, well, who's doing your marketing? I am. Who is doing your website? That would be me too. Right now, I'm all things because I have to be until I don't have to be. But right now, I'm all things. So then she says, well, if you're not going to take advantage of this service, what are you going to do? What you think I'm going to do? I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. I'm going to keep doing this by myself until I don't have to do it by myself. So, as an entrepreneur, and I go through all these people's listen to podcasts and listen to the conversations that people are having. And it's always the same thing. In the beginning, this is what I had to do. So, although this is not the beginning for me, it's a whole new different category for me. But I am determined that I am going to change it and make it make sense. All right. So right now, that's my that's the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. So right now I am editing my website because I do go and visit it quite often. And every time I see it, I'm always like, okay, well, that's something that I can fix. And I love doing it because I'm an artistic person. Artistic. Yeah. I'm an artistic person, so I have a vision and I can carry it out just as long as I got the time and the patience to be able to do it. That's the whole thing. And consistency. So here I am. It's Saturday, and I just want to take some time to go in and edit my website because it is the beginning of the year. And another thing. One time, I'm telling you a little story right now. One time, I had paid someone to do my website. I knew how to do it. I know how to do it on my own. They make it really simple these days. So I did my website, and then I wanted to make some changes. What I didn't like the fact that this person didn't respond when I needed them to. It took forever for them to respond to my messages, whether it was email, text message, or phone call. They just took too long to respond. I'm paying for this service. I need you to respond. Are you with me? So then I noticed some things on the website that I didn't like. I wanted them changed, but I couldn't get them changed. So I tried to go into the back office and do it myself. But what I realized was I didn't even have access to my own stuff. I'm like, what in the Sam Hill is really going on? Okay, fix it. So I finally was able to get control of my website. And do you know, this person that had designed my website that I paid top dollar for was using the cheapest, freest version of everything they could possibly use to create my website. I was so annoyed and angry. And, I'm always an advocate for doing the right thing. Just do the right thing by people. Come on now. And again, these are some of the things as an entrepreneur that so frustrating. But on the lighter side, I think that there are so many opportunities for us as entrepreneurs to leverage our business as long as we fit time in our schedule to be able to do that. And right now, I am getting ready to publish this thing. And then my next challenge for today, and I know this may seem really silly and simple, but those little covers that go on your page, your IG page, the little button thingies. Okay, I'm a little old lady. I just figured out how to do that. Thanks to Canva. Yay, Canva. So I designed my button. I downloaded them onto I downloaded those little buttons into my gallery. And now I'm getting ready to add those buttons onto my IG page. Yay, me. All right. So, and I'm just sharing all these little things. I was able to teach myself through YouTube University. Thank you so much. How to batch my content. So I have done that as well. I'm just setting myself up for success for 2025 so that once the business does start to grow, I really think it's important that even if you're not the person executing all of these different tasks, that you know how to do it in the event that the person that's hired to do it is not there. I think that's really important as a business owner. And I say that I had an experience one time where I was running, I think it was my first hair salon, and some really unfortunate things were happening at that time in my business. And you could be a salon owner without being a cosmetologist. But you just have to have the right people in place in your business so that you can operate as a salon. So for me, I was a salon owner and owner and operator. Well, there's some things going on in my business, and once it started to reveal itself, I had to go through there and clean house. Do you hear what I'm saying, entrepreneurs, business owners? Okay, because not everybody is going to be true and honest. These are some of the things about being an entrepreneur that you have to take into consideration, that everybody is not going to be honest. And that was a big mistake for me when I started out as a business owner, is that I trusted everybody. I was just so green. Whenever somebody said they were going to do something, I said, oh, okay. No, it's not okay. Oh, and if you're wondering about my glasses, these are tinted lenses. Can't see without them. And the tint, because I have, sensitive eyes. My eyes are real sensitive, so I need the tinted lenses. I know some people are going, why she got sunglasses? They're just tinted lenses. I can see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. So once I found out what was going on in my business, Lord have mercy, Jesus. It took everything I had in my soul to act like a human being and not an animal, if you know what I mean. Because I wanted to tear the club up. Yes, I wanted to tear it up, but I didn't. I behaved, but I was very diplomatic about releasing these young ladies from my establishment and took it as a lesson learned. And there's so many valuable lessons. And unfortunately, you can listen to what everybody has to say that's been through it. Are you going to follow? Are you going to be able to remember that? What they said? I hope so. If not, you're going to learn that lesson also. So my lesson is, and what I'm sharing is, you can't trust everybody. You would like to, but we're living in a day of age where scamming is real. Whether it's in your face or on your phone or on your computer, or, people are trying to get you. They're trying to get you. Scamming is real. So you could be just be aware. Okay, I'm gonna preview this. I'm previewing my page here. We have make sure there's no typos, because that'll happen if you're rushing. Make sure you're getting all the content out there that you need people to know. Check your links. That's a thing. All right. For those of you who are doing your own website, and you don't have to start big with this big gigantic website and all this a plethora of information. Get the foundation out there. Get the important stuff out there. Who are you? What do you do? Why do you do it? Where are you located? How can we get in touch with you? Have some nice images and have links that work that lead to the information page. Aside from that, keep it simple until you figure out what it is you're doing. All right. So I'm just going to go through some of the things that I have here on my website. And we have our home page. I might want to update the image. And what I really found to be very fascinating now is that you can put all these different videos on your website. Oh, it's just so nice. And of course, everybody's talking about ChatGPT. How can we not mention that? So if you have an old, outdated website, come on now, get it together. If your information is lacking information, if your website is lacking information, there's too many resources out there to fix it. Okay? And if you have an outdated old website that you haven't seen or visited since the first day you put it up, take time to manage your business and fix it. Stay up with the trends, stay current. Make it relevant, because there's nothing like going to someone's website and then it looks like it was put up 20 years ago. Ew. Okay. So on the home page, we have our contact information. We have our welcome information, what we do with some images, which I like to go in and switch those up every now and again with our brand colors, which right now we are black and gold, white, with a little hint of red. Get excited. And I like that. We live in Maryland, and that's our flag color, so I tend to gravitate towards that. Pretty of links and learning more options here on our home page. And then we also offer payment plans in our for our training. So we have some information linked towards that, because everybody loves a payment plan. Okay, get excited. Because that's, the difference of you learning or not learning. Because right now, lots of people don't have, the money that they need to do what they want to do. But you have it. You just have to prioritize. What's the priority? Something to think about. New year, new you. Get excited. Okay, so then, and I have a blog. I'm really excited about that. So my first blog here is your makeup expired? Is it? Signs it's time for a New Year's refresh. So, just a little information here, beauty professionals and consumers. Yes, your makeup does expire. Your products, once you open them, you release them and they have oxygen and air. Guess what? They start to deteriorate and it's not going to be as potent as it was before you opened the seal. So, keep that in mind. My next blog is how to keep your nails healthy and prevent them from chipping. Not everybody wants to have nail enhancements, and we need to have a nice, healthy nail and nail bed. So that's one of my what is this blogs. And then we also have your guide to a safe and enjoyable salon experience. And you will hear me talk about safety and sanitation a lot on this channel. I am a beauty professional, but above all things, I'm going to protect myself and protect my clients. That is first and foremost, because, it's our responsibility, and you may have heard me say this before, but it's our responsibility to protect our clients. You don't want to go into a restaurant and sit down at a dirty table. So why would we have our clients come in and sit down at a nasty, trifling, yeah, I said trifling, nasty, trifling salon station? No. Give yourself time in between clients to sanitize your station, sanitize your tools, and then have them sit down in a nice, clean, sanitary environment. And we also have on here a relaxing shampoo experience. So let's talk about shampoos just for a minute, because that's the business I'm in. Get excited. We are beauty professionals. I found a couple of things here going on in the industry. One, people are not getting their hair shampooed when they visit the salon. Mostly natural hair salons. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, they may be in a state that requires a technician to have a shampoo license. That's a thing. Check your laws. We can expand on that a little bit later on another video, but not today. But I just want to let you know that you have to start with the first step. The first step is shampooing. So how am I going to visit an establishment that's not even going to shampoo my hair? What are we doing? Because if the hair is dirty, you've been exposed to the elements outside. It's dirty, trees. Come on, when the wind blows, it's kicking up dirt and it's getting in our hair. We need to have a nice, clean, working space. Clean hair, clean scalp. Okay. And now they have head spas. A head spa. So a head spa, I'm finding this this out, is an apparatus that looks like what does it look like? It looks like a water sprinkler upside down, and it's going over your head while somebody shampoos it for you. And I think you lay on a bed while you're getting your hair shampooed, and you pay a couple of $100s to sleep while somebody shampoos your hair. Get excited. If you're paying for it, why not do it? Do I need to put a head spa in my salon? Okay, our next page. Get excited. This is me working through my craziness here as an entrepreneur, doing everything myself. Business introduction is also on our website. Excuse me, I need a sip. So I want to read this to you. It's on my website, and it says note to self. So this could be my note to myself or a note to you. Life is too short to live with regrets. Embrace the power of love. Believe that everything happens for a reason, and the ups and downs are the balance of life. If you get a chance, take it. If it changes your life, let it, and live without regret. And you can take that any way you want to. But to me, it's just like, don't let opportunities get past you. If it's something that you have a passion for and you've been thinking about doing it, they say all the time, now's the right time, now's the right time. Only you know when the right time is. But this is what I believe. You have to prepare yourself for the opportunity. Because when the opportunity presents itself, are you going to be ready or not? That's something to think about. That's where the note to self comes from. And I've been getting ready for something to happen in my life for now, I want to say about 7 years. 7 years I've been waiting for this thing to manifest that I never thought that it was going to happen, because it was always just a thought in my head, but I always prepared for it in the event that it did happen. We'll get excited. It's happening. Okay. If you want to know what it is, just ask me in the comments and I'll be glad to share it with you. And that's only for the people that watch the whole video. Get excited. What is that thing? And I will be glad to share it with you. So then after that, we have a little short video that I added a couple of years ago, and it's a virtual tour of our establishment, which is 1,400 square feet. We have sanctuary. We have our, what else is that? Our student lounge. We have our admin office. We've got space for aesthetics. We have our main training floor where we do a little bit of everything on this floor. Braid classes, workshops, open houses, people launching their business from here. It's been amazing. Then in another room, we have our salon and training center. So we've got a lot of stuff going on here. And I remember when I was giving a tour to one of my classes when I was still teaching at the high school, private career school for cosmetology. So let's go on a field trip. And I came and brought them into the training center so they could see. And while we were in here, it was so exciting. I got my first piece of mail. Oh. That was so exciting. So yeah. So then we have team members on the website, because we were talking about the website. I just got a little distracted. And any downloadable things that you have, you can add there. If you want any tips about doing your website, just ask me. I can help you with that. I've been building out my websites, several, for some time now. And now I just really enjoy doing it when I have the time to do it. Any certifications of your own that you have on there, you want to add those as well. And then my more button, if you click my more button, you'll be like, what in the world? I've got everything on here. And now I'm excited too, because I like to collect antiques. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to fit that into everything that I do. That's my happy place, going antique shopping and stuff like that with my mom. So that's just a little bit about me and my struggles on being a solopreneur. I think that's what they're calling it, entrepreneur by herself, all by myself. I don't want to be, but I am for now. So get excited. Thank you for watching, and I know that was crazy, but that was me. I see you on the other side. Okay, get excited. Bye for now.